They say you get what you focus on. I don't know how many of you people have read the book or seen the movie The Secret, and it talks about the law of attraction. And there's a lot of theories on this, and there's, probably more than what I can tell you. And you might go read more books about it or get more information off the internet. But I declare one thing right now is there are some people that I know personally that are very close to me that proves that this theory is true. For instance, we wonder, what is this law of attraction? Well, it starts in the simplest of forms. For instance, if you go up to somebody and ask them for a favor, then you say, all right, would you mind doing such and such for me, in a nice, polite way? Well, more than likely, what kind of response you're going to get? You're going to get a positive one because you're polite to them, you're nice to them, you took a positive approach, and they gave you a positive response. Well, what if you go up to that person and say, oh, you dirty, rotten, low down, whatever, give me such and such, and you approach them and then take a negative approach? What kind of response you're more likely going to attract? More likely a negative one. So if it starts in that simplest of forms, that you know that if you focus on good, you're going to attract more good into your life. If you focus on bad, you're going to attract more bad into your life. Now, that doesn't mean that if you're thinking good thoughts that nothing bad ever happens to you. It's your perspective on it. Your perspective and how you react, how you respond, and focus that it's not as bad as it seems to be. It's not going to be that bad. It'll get better. If you keep that focus on that, you're going to get less of those bad things happen to you, and you get more of the good. The bad, on the other hand, if you're focused on, the bad happens, the things you don't like, when you're just going to attract the things you don't like into your life, more and more of it. And it's true. And their attitude mentality determines everything. For instance, there are people out there that are news junkies. They're focused on the issues in the news, the things that are going on. And yeah, there's a lot of bad that's going on in the world. The world is not a good place. But that's what it is. The news media focuses on that stuff. They focus on the doom and the gloom, the negative stuff. You might throw a positive story out there once in a while, but most of the time it's the stories they give you are nothing but negative stuff. And, if the news media can keep your mind in the gutter, every chance they get, they would. That's why I get my news off the internet or the newspaper, because I can pick and choose what I want to read and what I want to enter my mind. I don't have to be forced fed of stuff like TV and radio does. I can pick and choose the stories I want, because what you enter in your mind. It's most successful people that are positive hardly ever watch the news. Very seldom. It's not that they don't care, and it's not that you shouldn't care about news issues, because and there's people that can do good in the world, but is your focus on the bad and the negative and the stuff, or is your focus on the good that's in the world? It boils down to your focus. It's the same with bad weather. It rains or snows, there's a blizzard, a hailstorm, tornadoes, hurricanes, all kinds of stuff out there. But obviously, what can we do about it? Nothing. We can't control the weather. Only God, Mother Nature, controls the weather. So the main thing is we got to focus on dealing with it. And the weather's not all those things we can't deal with. So the key is there's some things in this world we can't control. And the weather's one of them. Another one's traffic. You get stuck in traffic, there may have been an accident and it's backed up, and you're on the road for quite a while, and ain't nothing you can do about it. You wish you were not stuck in traffic, and you wish you can be on time to something, but it happens. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. And not only that, all you can do is do the best you can to deal with it. In Dallas-Fort Worth, lots of bad traffic out here sometimes, but I have no control over the other motorists or how the roads are or what's going on. All I control is how I deal with it. That's all you can do. A lot of us don't want to deal with bad things, but unfortunately, if you don't deal with the bad things, you're just going to get more of it. So you just got to learn to deal with it. Another example is things that need repairs. Your car can break down, your air conditioner breaks down in the middle of summer, or heater in the middle of winter. you know, things like that we can't control either. All we can do is, you know, get them repaired, work around stuff, you know. But as long as we react angrily, react bad to things, all we're doing is drawing more of that into our life. That's a fact. You know, Facebook posts, another one. You know, you see all kinds of negative Facebook posts with news issues, political issues. People are giving their opinions about things, and you know, they'll blast you and chastise you if you don't agree with them. Well, you know, the world is different. There's different people in the world, but as long as they're posting these things, well, they're drawing attention to these things. They draw attention. If you take the bait and you suck yourself into it, well, you're drawing that into your mind. You're drawing things into your life the same way. And it's the same with rude and opinionated people. There's a lot of rude and opinionated people out there. You know, that goes with the Facebook posts. You'll see people are rude, people are opinionated, and they don't care. And, you know, all you can do is deal with them. You got to learn to not take things personally. Because some of these people, they try to get personal with you. And if you get angry with them and all this other stuff, well, that's what they want. That you're drawing that in. So, well, don't take the bait. Let it go. You're better off, and you'll be a lot happier for it. And then there's a lot of good in this world. There's the blessings. Count your blessings each day. I do that all the time. I count the blessings I have each day, and I have a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be thankful for. Another one is good fortune. Everybody's got some kind of good fortune, no matter how bad their life is or what's going wrong. You know, there's always going to be good fortune. Everyone has some kind of good in their life somewhere, and they got to look for that, and they got to be grateful for that. They can't focus on what's wrong, focus on what's good. You'd be surprised. It's the same with good health. You know, my health's not perfect, but I guarantee you, I'm grateful. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I stand up. When I stand on my own 2 feet, I stand up. When I get out of bed, I point my fingers to the sky and say, "Thank you, Lord, for letting me live another day. Thank you for keeping me around one more round." You know, because there's people out there who didn't get to live as long as me, and they weren't as fortunate. And I'm grateful that I got to live as long as I have, and as long as, you know, as long as I can still be around, I'm grateful for it. And family and friends, you know, that's another one. You know, you appreciate the good friends in your life and the good family members in your life. You know, there's going to be some friends that don't live up to what you want them to be. You know, they may not be as close as you want. You know, okay, there might be acquaintances, so they're okay. But the friends who do care, the close ones, the ones that will be there for you, the ones that have your back, those are the ones that are important. Same with the family members. There's some that'll have your back, and there's some that'll stab you in the back. You know, focus on the ones that have your back, the ones that do care, the ones that mean the most to you. You know, and that's the important thing. And, you know, put your focus on this column here, because I guarantee you, put your focus on that, you know, your life, you'll attract more of that in your life. You have the bad, you focus on these things, or you're going to attract more bad in your life. You know, because like attracts like, and not like attracts not like. That's the way that law of attraction works. You can see more of these videos on YouTube, or you can go to stevesmystique.com and find them there too. Have an outstanding day.